This is it, folks. It's time for the postseason. And you know what that means. Postseason Abishek Desikan is in full effect. That's right, I'm taking my commentary to the next level. Now, of course, we're going to be starting with the play-in tournament, specifically the 7th and 8th seed games. And our first matchup is the Hawks versus the Magic. Now, of course, these two played each other in the last game of the regular season, and this game they're playing against each other again. Now, if you know the rules of the play-in tournament, the winner of this game advances as the 7th seed to the playoffs, and the loser has to face the winner of the 9th and 10th seed games happening the next day. So the 7th seed takes on the 2 seed, and the 2 seed is Boston, so whoever wins takes on Boston. Let me know down in the comments who you think is gonna win. Hopefully you enjoyed this coverage of the NBA play-in tournament. And it's time for some playoff basketball, set in Orlando. Number 8 Hawks versus number 7 Magic. Here we go. Ricochet with the ball, feeds it to Trae Young. He drives, floats it up top for a Kongwu and the slam. Magic obviously have the home court advantage. Here's Paolo Banchero, hands it off to Corey Joseph. He'll shoot a mid-range and knock it down. Now Young once again, finding Dyson Daniels, driving, a little floater in the lane, rims out, and on the offensive rebound, it's Gay. Here's Franz Wagner, going to work on Daniels, the screen by Carter Jr., the drive inside, and the layup falls. Here's a driving Ricochet, and he smokes the layup. Picked up by Banchero running the break, Corey Joseph, and the finish. Inside to Carter Jr., kicks it back out to Joseph, good ball movement by the Magic, KCP for 3 to beat the shot clock. Here's Karis LeVert on the drive, gets inside, tough floater, and he puts it up and in. Young had that shot blocked, picked up by Caldwell Pope running, looking. A 3 by Anthony Black. Cash! As he's locked in for target practice on that shot. Banchero makes a move, feeds it inside to Isaac. One dribble, the fake, and he puts it up and down. Already a 10-point lead for the Magic. Trae Young trying to make something going here. Throws a pass, a very high pass, and Dominic Barlow able to finish. Isaac feeds it outside to Cole Anthony. He'll shoot from the foul line, and he drills it. Now Banchero once again being double teamed, feeds it to Anthony Black, to the corner, Gary Harris will try a 3, got it! And the Magic extend their lead. Now Cole Anthony makes a move inside, steps back, a tough shot, and he puts it up and in! Isaac tries to get the ball and ends up in Anthony's hands to the cutting Franz Wagner. Magic look like they're running away with it. Here's Anthony on the feed. And Carter Jr. puts it up and in. Now once again, Anthony Black finds Cole Anthony driving the floater in the lane. This is looking really bad for Atlanta right now. Trae Young drives in. They swing the rock. A 3-pointer by Ricochet is good. The number 1 overall pick drains the 3 from deep. Carter fakes out the defender, fires for 3, and hits. Wendell Carter Jr. from deep. Here's a 3 which won't go by Franz Wagner. Carter puts it back up and in. Bucket and the foul. Now here's LeVert with the screen. Feeds it to Kongwu. The hook shot is good. Banchero once again doubled. Looks around. Throws a pass to the corner for Wagner. Extra feed. Cole Anthony from 3. Good. He drained that from the NBA experience at Disney World. Here's Joseph, feeds it to Banchero, inside to Isaac. Beautiful tic-tac-toe and beautiful offense by the Magic. Already now a 20-point lead. Now at 19, here's Gay. He thought about a 3, finds a better shooter, Trae Young, cash! Young once again driving. He's being doubled, feeds it to Gay inside, dunks it down, and 1. Here's a pass to the corner. Here's Corey Joseph. Outside to Wagner, trying to draw contact. A runner off the glass goes down. Count it, and the foul. The halftime report with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq is coming up next. And there's a shot blocked by Banchero as Trae Young was trying to go on the layup attempt. Now in the second half, here's Banchero, feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Extra pass, Corey Joseph to start. He drills it. Caldwell Pope once again defended by Trae Young. The runner is no good, but on the putback is Wendell Carter Jr. And here is Hawks coach Quinn Snyder, who coached the Jazz a couple years ago, as Trae Young hits the floater. Now Dyson Daniels, a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year, feeds it inside to Gay for the slam. Hawks trying to come back here. Joseph throws it to Banchero, who gets into the lane. Oh, what a crafty reverse. Beautiful finish. Here's LeVert, now down by 5, drives on Caleb Houston, switches hands on the layup as he gets it to drop. Now it's Anthony Black, finding Franz Wagner inside, high off the glass, no good, another putback. Magic up by 5, Cole Anthony drives, gets into the lane. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful layup and beautiful finish. Now it's Trae Young again, being double teamed near half court. Okongwu, Niang tries a long 3. That won't go. Atlanta saves it and ends up in the hands of LeVert. Young thought about pulling a logo 3. Niang cash! At the horn. Hawks down by 7 to start the fourth quarter. Here's a long shot by Cole Anthony and he drills it. Young waits, surveys, finds Niang, had it stripped and stolen. Anthony running. Inside, pass to Carter. Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Now here is Anthony Black. Being guarded by Okongwu, drives to the corner, outside, Cole Anthony for 3, cash! They inbound to Niang and he puts it up and in at the other end. Now a single-digit lead once again. Wagner tries to fade away, that's an air ball. And picked up by Carter, count it again and the foul. Now a 12-point lead for the Magic. Banchero, once again. Oh, what a beautiful spin move. With the offhand, the finish, the foul. The Magic crowd is so hype. Here's Gay, feeds it to LeVert, driving. The short shot from the foul line. He falls down, puts it in, and he gets fouled. Wagner, looking around. A long 3. Got it. Anthony Black from deep. Now it's Cole Anthony with the screen by Banchero. Magic have only missed 6 free throws in this game as Cole Anthony drills it. Now on the fast break, Anthony to Black for 3. Boom! A 19-point lead. This is sad for Atlanta. Banchero running again. Looks to the left wing. Anthony for 3. Fatality! There may be 5 minutes left in the game, but it's looking really bad and it's possibly over for the Hawks. Young on the floater and he puts it in. The ball bats out and ends up in the hands of Carter. Feeds it inside to Wagner. Layup good and 1. 3-point possibility. His brother loving it. The handoff. Here is De Silva. The spin move. Working inside. Feeds it to Batadze. Beautiful give and go as De Silva finishes. Now the Hawks get one more shot. They have to play the winner of the 9th and 10th seed game the next day. That will be the Heat versus Chicago as Batadze puts it up and down. And that's going to do it. The Magic are headed to the NBA playoffs for the 2nd straight year. 120-95 is your final score. They have earned the 7th seed and will face the Celtics in the first round. Wow, a 25-point blowout. So the Orlando Magic take down the Atlanta Hawks and will move on to the playoffs as the 7th seed against the Boston Celtics. Thank you for watching this coverage of the NBA postseason. The first video is in the books. The next video will be the second play-in game between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. So hopefully you stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe for more epic bangers like this, and I will see you then.